on stage, do you see yourself as a guitar god?
Fucking hell, no, no, not at all. No, it's a bit of on stage. It's like it's a bit of tongue in cheek, you know, like a bit when you're doing the guitar thing, because the guitar thing is so done. Everyone's done. You've had all the great guitarists. If you see like a band like Muse or something like that, you know, they play their guitar and it's like, and they do all these like all these rock poses, you know. It's like it's a bit of fun, really. It's not. I don't think that way, you know. I'm sort of like taking the piss out of that sort of thing, you know. I like playing the guitar a lot, but it's I just sort of don't know. I don't really think I'm like. I think there's so many good guitarists everywhere. You know, everyone, you know, anyone can. So.
We'll go back to the songs then. You know, the ideas for the songs you write. From where
does it come from? It's like I've become used to change. I think in my life. When I was younger, when I lived with my mum for a while, I used to like move house every 6 months. You know, I became used to things changing all the time, and I learned to like it. You know, it got to the point where you travel light. You start to reduce the amount of possessions you have. I'm sorry. You start to, you know. If you live in one place, in the same house, the same friends, and the same job for years and years and years, and the same possessions and everything, you start to believe that is your identity, you know? I have none of those things. I have no consistency, and I like that. Everything's changing all the time. So, but when everything does change around you, and you become used to changing, you become in touch with the one thing that is consistent, you know? And the thing that is consistent is something inside you, which is like, not really it's not like a pure individual. It's something that everyone has inside them, I think. And you realise that there's no such thing as an individual. We're just a collection of each other's influence on each other, you know? Like everyone says things to each other. You look at television, your parents, your friends. That's all we are, is a collection of intermingling ideas as a collective, you know? We just get given this thing that I'm talking about inside to make us perceive space-time from one point, in order to make each other activate with each other in a chaotic manner. And when there's chaos, there's evolution, and that's why we have that, is so we evolve. And I think that I write songs that is from that thing inside, trying to find meaning in all the chaotic and random images and memories, sort of searching for a purpose or meaning in that. And so sometimes it can be, if it's a feeling about, say you have the feeling of anger or something, then that feeling will search through all the random memories and pick out little bits, you know, little moments, bits of music you've heard, bits from here, bit from there, a little bit of someone said something to you then, or it could be a memory of a girl you're with, or, you know, a whole lot of things, and they all go into one song, you know, just like, sort of, because I'm sort of trying to look at the whole thing as one, you know.
The new stuff sounds quite hard compared to the old stuff, like it's really massive. That change, it's not like, it's not intended.
It's just sort of, I think nothing was really intended, you know. There's been no real grand plan to you know, sort of take it as it comes. And literally taking it as it comes, not really planning too much. So I'd say anything, yeah, in the album, it's just how we felt at the time, you know, and just sort of just put it down at the moment, and didn't really worry about anything, you know, just did it. I think that's the best way of doing it, really, because then it's more honest.
Okay. Then live, why smash your stuff?
That sounds strange you say it, because that's my old guitar tech. That's my old guitar tech up there, and he left me because I used to smash with guitars, and now he works for Feeder. I had to get a new one in. Why? I don't really do it every time. I've done it sometimes, you know. Maybe it just depends. Sometimes you have a very bad concert or something, or sometimes you feel like if you feel you've exercised negative energy and it becomes negative still, then you need to do something like that. I know it's not a case of breaking guitars. It's like it's not breaking guitars. It's like an expression that comes out of you, and it's like it's physically. Sometimes it's really serious, and it's like you want to fucking destroy everything, and then sometimes it's more like a bit of fun, you know, like just chucking it around and like rolling. Sometimes I usually end up on top of. Sometimes we just want to have a bundle, you know, me, Dom, and Chris. We just want to get close, and we end up getting into a bundle and rolling around on the drums and stuff, and it's sort of like it's like a finale, you know. But we already done that sometimes. The best concerts is when we don't do that, because when we don't do that, it means we feel that we've delivered everything through the music, and you don't need to go anywhere else, you know. Sometimes you have a concert where you think you could have played better or something, and then that's why sometimes you end up just losing the plot a little bit.
So we know that if you feel that it's a bad concert, you're just breaking stuff.
Yeah. Not a bad concert. I mean, sometimes those concerts from the audience can seem better because you see us like maybe like the most typical time would be like, say, the guitar was having problems or something, or the guitar was shit, you know, or something. But don't really do that now, you know. Now we try and end the gigs on a more positive way. Like we have all these big weather balloons that come down and everyone sort of pops them and confetti goes everywhere and there's like balloons and generally a bit more happy, you know, a happy ending. Everyone want a happy ending.
So it's a party now.
A little bit more, yeah.